Good morning, everyone. This is Mike Rennick. As I promised, this is the summer of talking about Longboat Key. We want to share Longboat from the eyes of the people that live here, work here, and play here. So this morning I have the honor of Mr. Roy Nevins. Roy is the president of the board of directors of Seaplace, and he's a great friend. He's volunteered to spend a few minutes with us this morning sharing what his perspective is. He purchased here in 1975. So if I do the math right, Roy has been part of Longboat Key for 43 years, and that should tell you something about that. Roy, good morning.
Good morning. Very nice to see you.
Same here. Welcome back for the summer. You're only here for a couple of weeks, and you go back home, correct?
That's correct. We come down in the summer for 2 or 3 weeks and then don't come back until October for the first board meeting.
Where is home?
Home is New York City at the present time. Although I'm a resident of Florida, we live in New York City, in Greenwich Village, and here in Longboat Key.
So if I may, if you would share with our viewers, what are your thoughts of Longboat? Why Longboat? What does it mean to you?
Longboat has always been a beautiful place on the water. The fact that we are at Seaplace, where we have a half-mile of beachfront. We're only 4 miles from the Circle, which is a lovely place to be. And we find that somehow Longboat Key, of all the places, and I've been really all over the world, this is the place that I want to retire to.
Share with the folks that are watching when this goes live where you've lived at across the globe, and then see you pick Longboat as your favorite. What are some of the other places you've spent time at?
Well, we spent a lot of time. We lived in London in the 70s. I've spent a lot of time in Paris. I have a niece and a nephew that were born in Paris, a brother-in-law that worked for the American government in Paris, and a daughter who did her junior year abroad in Paris, so that the two cities I know best are London and Paris. But I went to China first in 1980 and 81. I've spent a lot of time in Japan and Hong Kong, all over the Eastern Asia, and I've had an office in London. When we left living there, I kept an office for another 15 years, and I used to spend 1 week a month in London. And so I'd say that the other part of the world that I know really well is Europe.
So with all of those places, and obviously with your background, you've seen a big part of this globe. And I know when we get together for social evenings and dinner and stuff, you like to talk about the different parts of the globe. And with Eric being from Asia and Malaysia, you're always curious about what's going on back there. So with all of that said, Longboat in your heart is still really your home, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and it's a place I'm going to spend more and more time in, not less.
So as we go forward, and like I shared, you're the president of our board here at Seaplace. We're undertaking a big project where we're renovating the clubhouse. So that's going to take a lot of your leadership as we move forward with that. So as you come back in the fall, you're going to be pretty busy here, aren't you?
I certainly hope to be.
So anything else you'd like to share in terms about Longboat, something that might be different than the other places, or is it just you like to be here? What is there anything that stands out?
Yes, I think when you compare the east and west coasts of Florida, the west coast is something that I prefer for many reasons, and Longboat Key is a spot on the west coast that I really, really like. I think there's a certain friendliness of the people on Longboat. The idea, there are good restaurants, there are good places to spend your leisure time, tennis, golf. These are all sports that we find here on Longboat. And of course, there's nothing like walking the beaches.
That's for sure. the sad part right now about Longboat is last night we did a video of the final sunset on the Colony because today the wrecking balls start. So we filmed the Colony from the beach, and that's what brought it to memory is you talk about walking the beaches, and I look at 10 years ago we could walk down there and stuff, but it's just a great place to live, a great place to work, and a great place to play. Would you agree?
No question about that, and it gets better every year.
I like that. I agree. Roy, I want to thank you for taking time today to share from the heart what Longboat means to you. For those that are watching, for the rest of the summer and into the fall, we're going to continue to tell the story of Longboat from the folks that live here, play here, and folks that work here. Roy, I want to thank you for taking time this morning. I really enjoy working with you, and I appreciate your friendship.
Mike, one of the best things about being on the board here at Sea Place is to work with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I hope that didn't just destroy our credibility. Right.
No,
Thank you.
no way.
All right. Thanks.
All the best. Thank you.